Mr. Darcy, Caitlin Schneider, Cossack, Ollie Gregory, Miss Minty, Tiffany Winslow, Playboy, Quiana Curry, No Fuss Gus and Eve Harris, Winnie and Mitchell Darby, Morning Moon, Caitlin Veacock, Pumpkin, Sarah Markle, Bad Jelly, Hannah Noakes, Teddy from the Waikato for Kendra Rogers, Rough Rufus, Paige Sinclair, Like a Hurricane, Brittany Edwards and Barley is off its big back mark here, Holly Noakes. So representation from the northwest of Auckland and Kumeu, Franklin, Kidz Kartz and of course down in Waikato. Good to have the Kidz Kartz with us between races here on Spring Cup Night 2019 and they're underway. The Kidz Club, Kidz Kartz 800 metre trot. And Mr. Darcy, Caitlin Schneider quickly into a stride to be the early lead over Cossack and Ollie Gregory. Moving forward is Playboy and Quiana Curry up on the outside. In fourth, Miss Minty and Tiffany Winslow as they trot through the back. A breakaway in the field then we find Morning Moon and Caitlin Veacock, and they're followed then by Bad Jelly and Hannah Noakes. A couple of lengths off that was going to be Pumpkin and Sarah Markle, and they're followed then by Teddy and Kendra Rogers. Further back in the field, Rough Rufus and Paige Sinclair. Striding up on the outside like a hurricane, Brittany Edwards, and just getting underneath that Barley and Holly Noakes. So the Kidz Club, Kidz Kartz, trot field, they work off the back, and Mr. Darcy's lonely in front for Franklin's Caitlin Schneider. Leads away by the best part of 40 to 50 metres here. Over sitting in second there was Miss Minty and Kumeu's Tiffany Winslow. Then came No Fuss Gus and I should say Playboy. Quiana Curry is third. Moving forward up over on the outside, Morning Moon and Caitlin Veacock. Also working into the race there was Bad Jelly and Hannah Noakes, and they're followed then by Cossack and Ollie Gregory. Back in the field then to Pumpkin and Sarah Muckles looking to stride home. Further back in the field to Teddy and Kendra Rogers. Back over on its inside, Barlear and Holly Noakes, and they're followed then by Rough Rufus and Paige Sinclair. And Like a Hurricane and Brittany Edwards is back at the tail. And that means that I've lost No Fuss Gus or he's scratched. They work on down in the Kidz Club, Kidz Kartz trot here. And Mr. Darcy still doing it nicely, picking them up and putting them down in good fashion over Morning Moon, who moves to second from Miss Minty. Back over on the inside then to Barley is finishing it off on the HR Fiskin passing lane. Teddy for the Waikato Kidz Kartz is working home well in the Kendala Park colours, and back on the inside to Like a Hurricane. But Mr. Darcy is he did night one for Kidz Kartz. He's going to romp in here. Mr. Darcy easily for Caitlin Schneider. Now second's going to be close. Morning Moon, Caitlin Veacock and Dashing Barlear, but Morning Moon will get that. Barlear, Holly Noakes for third. Then came Teddy and Waikato's Kendra Rogers. They were followed in by Miss Minty and Tiffany Winslow. Like a Hurricane back on the inside for Brittany Edwards. Alongside that was Hannah Noakes and Bad Jelly. Pulling up quickly towards the tail there was Sarah Muckle and Pumpkin. Back over on the inside then was Playboy and Quiana Curry. Back with those was Rough Rufus and Paige Sinclair and Ollie Gregory. And Cossack to be the last across in the Kidz Club, Kidz Kartz handicap trot. Big win, Mr. Darcy. Third of the season. Caitlin Schneider out of Franklin. Again, didn't give his opposition a look in here. Mr. Darcy will get it easily. Morning Moon, Caitlin Veacock trying hard in defeat and working home well as usual. Barlear, Holly Noakes to be the third across. 1-7-13 in the first of the Kidz Kartz.